Welcome to ATR Rising Sun Above the Rings podcast, covering our favorite promotion across the Pacific Ocean, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I am your host, Sam the SLB, and alongside me, as always, is the man in black, my co-host, Ethan.
Yes, it's me, Mr. Bellum in the bank, baby. Scott, watch out, baby. Yes, you can follow me 1/3, like Sam said, ATR's War. You can follow me on the ATR Twitter because I do the Japan stuff, which I brought back, which I'm doing pretty good. Yes. But yeah, you can follow me on Turnbuckle Times 1, PW Wire, BodySlam.net. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see my bio. It's too much, but I'm here.
Guys, before we begin, please make sure that you hit that like, subscribe, and follow us for New Japan and other wrestling content. Guys, we got a couple of things to talk about. We're going to talk about the New Japan Cup that just came and passed. We're going to go through the schedule. There's some cards that Ethan's going to run through. Before we go through the schedule, Ethan, how did we feel about the Cup this year?
It was good. I wouldn't say like one of the best ones. Like, it's not the worst. It's not the greatest. It's just kind of there. To be honest with you. If I give it an overall score, I give it a 6. To be honest with you. Like I said to you before recording, there's one Ethan pick on this whole entire tournament. There's a few 7s. There's a couple stinkers. Or, sorry, ass ratings. Yeah, it wasn't like I wouldn't say if you miss it, like honestly, if you want to go back, like when we run down each round, I'll give you my picks. But yeah, it wasn't too bad, honestly, this year. I think last year's was a little bit better, personally.
Yeah, like we talked about before the show, I didn't get to watch it. I was on vacation, then I was recovering from being sick, so didn't really get to watch it. I did watch the final though, and we will talk about this. But before we hop into that, coming up, we have between March 29th and somewhere in the middle of April, because I don't have it in front of me. We have the Road to Sakura Genesis.
All right, I'll take it for a second. One second.
So, all right.
So Road to Sakura Genesis is 4 nights, but the air in 2 nights, the last 2 nights, which I'll run the cards down later. The first 2 nights, I think it's the 29th and 30th on there. Yeah, let's just go with that. They're not aired. That's house shows, so they're not airing them. Only the only 2 April shows are airing, and then obviously Sakura Genesis, which we'll get to later. But yeah.
All right, yeah. So we have that. We have Sakura Genesis coming up on April 5th. April 11th, we have Windy City Riot in Chicago. Always one of those good old U.S. New Japan shows. Road to Wrestling Dontaku is coming up April 19th to April 25th. And then we have...
Oh, that's right. Oh, is that WrestleMania week? Oh, no.
WrestleMania week, yeah. But that's Road to show. Wrestling Road Zone in Hiroshima on the 26th. Wrestling Hizen no Kuni on the 29th. And then, wow. There's a lot of Dontaku. All right.
Yeah, it's a lot of Road 2. It's funny how, like, during Sakura Genesis, you think, because that's one of the big shows, right? Like, that's the, I guess, SummerSlam of the spring. Spring Slam. Stampede. Spring Stampede, there we go. I don't know where Spring Slam came from, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like that, like you think it would be more of a tour, like a longer one.
Yeah.
But Road got that in.
They're also doing a lot of things in between, because usually I'll be able to go through and be like, hey, this is all like the G1. G1 from July or August to whatever August date.
Yeah.
This is like broken up. There's so much in between. And then we got Road to Wrestling Dontaku, April 30th and May 1st. Or if you're looking at the New Japan website, it's April 30th and April 1st. So, New Japan, you might want to get on there and fix that.
You fucked up.
Yeah. Yes, they did. So let's hop right into it. Ethan, let's do the rundown each round. And then give us your picks for the 7s and ups, I guess, if there's only one Ethan pick, but
all right. So I'll run out the first, and then do we give ring for each match, or just like the one you should go like circle, like go check out?
It's up to you. Why not?
Ask her. I'll just give you. So March 7th, So actually, before I say, so technically, first night was supposed to be that Friday, but because the ring post broke, they actually had to cancel that Friday show because they were supposed to be Suji Niwo and then Yu Morrison out. But if you know the pitch, if you know what happened, you know what happened. So technically, the first night was March 8th. So it was basically the left side, I guess. Yeah, let's go left side. So Yoda Suji, last year's winner, losing to Evil, who won in 2020. 5 out of 10. Dave Philly. So Evil would face Dave Philly on March 11th. We'll get to that later. Also March 8th, Yu Mori defeats Sonata, so he'll meet Yoshihashi in the second round. 6 out of 10. Ryan Oiway for Chase Owens. Yep. Oiway to defeat Owens, so he'll face his DMDK leader, Zack Sabre Jr. For the second time, actually, Sam in the New Japan Cup, which because Oiway was a young lion when they first met, so kind of a full circle moment. But obviously, Oiway grew, so 6 out of 10. And Gabe Kidd Renderita in the Battle of Champions, and he'll meet Taichi in the second round. I actually really enjoyed it. This is a 7 out of 10. I forgot this was I had 2 on this first round. For a Renderita who went House of Torture, I actually really enjoyed this. And it was in Corkin Hall, so help that the fans love it. And Gabe Kidd, future world champion. That's my hot take. March 9th, Grail Khan defeating. Oh, sorry. Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Grail Khan defeating Toshim El Fantasmo. 6 out of 10. So he'll meet Umino in the second round. IWGP Tag Team Tsunoda defeating Cal Newham. He'll meet Jeff Cobb in the second round. So he had to go back to back United Empire members. 6 out of 10. I did like their Dominion match better. Drama Maloney defeating Tomohiro Ishii to meet TJP in the second round. This was a 7 out of 10. This rolled 2 beefy guys. You could say Maloney's beefy because, yeah, if you see Maloney, you know what I'm talking about. And the final first round match. This was all March 9th, by the way. Bone Ole defeating Balak Fale. Let's be honest, Sam, that was probably a free on the bingo card in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be Shingo Takagi. Actually, it was pretty impressive. Ole picked up Fale for the Kamikaze. 5 out of 10. I mean, this Fale can't move too much anymore.
Yeah, at this point, I feel like he always shows up. It's like him and Chase Owens show up for like the beginning of like shows and like the beginning of tournaments, and like that's it.
Yeah. Oh, like World Tag League, New Japan Cup, G1. I mean, Fale has been in G1 a long time, which is whatever, good, but yeah. So the first round, I'd say watch Kid Narita and Maloney Ishii. That's the really only 2 you need to watch. So March 11th, we had 3 second round matches. We had Dave Philly defeat Evil by count out. So I'm a little surprised they did the Bull Club War Dogs House of Torture leader story early, but I understand why they did it. Our boy Suji got it in the first round. I'm disappointed. But I'm glad Philly made it, so I will take it. 5 out of 10. Yu Mori defeat Yoshihashi. I give it 7 out of 10, so he'll meet Finley in the quarterfinals. Saxon Jr. defeat Ryan Oiway. 7 out of 10 as well. So he'll be before I actually spoil it. Taichi defeating Strong Old Boy Jim get kicked by countout. Not a bad 5 out of 10. I kind of hate how they did 2 countouts basically in the same side of the bracket.
I was gonna say they almost never do countouts.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're Toriano. But it was on the same side though of the bracket because like they did it like the next night. Oh, by the way, the Sabre, Iowa, and Kid Taichi, that was March 12th. I forgot to mention. Also, March 12th, we had Shota Umino defeating Graham Khan, debuting a new finisher called the Second Chapter. It's basically just a Norlights bomb, Sam. That's all. But I do like the name. I thought it was kind of cool. Tetsuya Naito defeat. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff Cobb defeat IWGP Tag Champ Tetsuya Naito to advance to the quarterfinals defeat Umino. Did you see the reports talking about Jeff Cobb for a second of him being on the internal roster for WWE?
No, I did not see that.
Oh, good. I'm glad. So apparently the rumor was that I see him for Fightful. Shout out to them. That apparently Jeff Cobb is on the internal WWE roster list. Like he's not signed. Like I think they just have interest in him, kind of thing. So I don't know. And he made some backstage promo. I forget what the promo was about, but basically just like kind of like ignore the rumors, internet rumors. You know, typical wrestler response.
Yep.
Honestly though, if he wants to leave New Japan and go to WWE, I mean, hell yeah. I kind of want to see, if he does, I want to see him Bronson Reed be like the new Natural Disasters.
Ooh. I would buy into that.
Oh, come on. You got Tsunami and Toward the Islands. It's right there, Sam. It's right there.
You could name it something like, I don't know. What would you?
Tsunami Islands? Ooh. Actually, I don't know that. Might have to tell Scott later.
Typhoon season.
Boom! There we go. Toward the Tsunami. Oh, I love that. All right, Sam wins. So yeah, Jeff Cobb beat Naito. And by the way, Naito is a former New Japan Cup winner. I did forget to mention that. That was March 14th. Also, March 14th, we had Drew Molly to beat TJP. Oh, sorry, Cobb and Naito 6 out of 10, by the way, for that one. Maloney and TJP was actually a 7 out of 10 as well. Maloney's just been a prep. I said he was going to get pretty far in this tournament. I did say that. Also, in this final quarter, our second round on March 14th, this is my Ethan pick here, saying Bono Oli losing to Shingo Takagi. Yeah, just two junior bowls, basically beating the shit out of each other for 15, 16 minutes. Loved
So
it.
you tell me that's the match that we need to
Go out and watch? Yes.
no.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Now, quarterfinals on March 15th, we had Dave Finlay defeating Yu Moore. I actually glad Yu Moore actually got pretty far there. I mean, think about it. He beat Fit Sanaa, who's a 2023 winner. Beat Yoshihashi. Self-explanatory. No offense to Yoshihashi. And then I figured he'd get that. Honestly, I didn't expect him to get to the quarterfinals, to be honest. I thought maybe like second round. Okay, like that's it. But Finlay tried to finish the story, which we'll get to later. And Saxon defeating his former Dangerous Tekker member, Taichi, 7 out of 10 at this ruled. We finally got it took a while. Been a while. But we finally got it. And Taichi was literally cried at the beginning of the match, Sam. And you can tell Sack wasn't trying, because like everybody, when they broke up, like everybody's like, oh, we got to get this match somewhere. And we've been close. And no bueno. Now it finally happened. But yeah, Saxon, I mean, has Saxon ever had a bad match? Let's just be honest here.
No, like I said, he's like one of the most. He might be the best technical wrestler in the world, if not in history.
Oh yeah, I mean he's won the Bryan Danielson Techno Award like 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, he's just so good, so technical. I don't think anyone touches him.
No. Besides Bryan Danielson, but he retired, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, okay. Anyway, Umino defeating Jeff Cobb, 6 out of 10. And the final quarterfinal match, Shingo Takagi defeating Drew Molly in a rematch from New Beginning. It's also a 7 out of 10 as well. I think I liked their New Beginning match a little bit better. But, I mean, Maloney Schmidt, I'm going to a little pat on my back because I did say he was going to get far. And Shingo Takagi is also a runner-up of 2021, so. Yeah, so now 2 out of 3 falls in. You know how wrestling goes. The rubber match.
Yep. No, absolutely.
G1, baby. Oh, that's where you gotta do it. G1, right there, Sam. Semifinals on March 16th, Stone Cold Day. Dave Finlay defeating Zack Sabre Jr. Some people say it was an upset. I mean, not really. Kind of, I guess. Technically, yeah. I don't know. Because he beat a former world champion, right? So, and I'm glad I like Sabre Jr., but I'm kind of glad they didn't go back to him winning for the third time and then go right back to the world title, because he just lost at New Beginning to Hiroki Goto. So, but I thought it was a really fun match, 7 out of 10. Again, one side Sabre Jr. bad matches. He even got a good 20-second match with Evil. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's
Evil.
Rare.
That's rare.
Rare. Is that an understatement?
And the other semifinal match, Shota Umino defeating Shingo Takagi, 7 out of 10 as well. That was March 17th, by the way. And then the finals on March 20th, which me and Sam will talk to. And by the way, I'm not talking about the undercard matches because we'll be here for 6 hours. So, no. Dave Finlay finally gets to win the New Japan Cup by defeating Shota Umino. And almost in a half an hour match. I really enjoyed this. I guess 1-7. And Finlay actually deserved it. He was close last year. Honestly, I don't think if he didn't get sick or whatever that was, like if he didn't have to forfeit with Goto, I think he would have possibly won it. I know he probably would have been the finals, but I don't know if he would have won it per se. But you can make an argument.
Yeah, really enjoyed this match. I thought this was a lot of fun. I thought this is kind of what I've been expecting out of Finley,
Oh yeah,
as a leader, because I feel like his time in Bullet Club has been kind of par. It's been like all right,
yeah.
but I think this was good. This showcased, I think, where I expected him to be when he started. So hopefully, and I mean Shota. I do love how in the middle of it too that they were starting to be like they were talking about obviously being Red Shoe's son. How that's going to play into this decision, and if he wins because of that or not. Solid.
I'm just waiting for these days. The Red Shoes are just going to be like, you know what? Fuck you. Get off my son. But it's funny how because backstage probably like before the Umino match, I might have been right after or whatever. Philly was talking how he's like, I'm going to give you as a fourth generation superstar. I'm going to. It's crazy how he's a fourth generation because his brother's in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
It's Yuho Rock for people who might forgot. Formerly known as Broken Finley. His dad's in WWE. I think he's producing. I think he's doing some like producing or coaching in WWE. I forget who's great third part, but basically fourth. And he's like, I'm going to give you from a fourth generation to a second generation. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Red Shoots is going to cost him. But I'm glad Finley. I mean, he deserved it. Like he always says, like I want to take over like New Japan and like the typical heel leader. I want to take over, blah blah blah, and then they lose like constantly. But now he finally put his money where his mouth is. So now he'll challenge Goto at Sakura Genesis, which we'll get to in a couple minutes. But yeah, honestly, the falls was really fun. Like I said, I wouldn't give it an Ethan pick. I say 7 out of 10. And by the way, Umino with the ball, I remember saying you text you thought he was a young Lion.
Oh yeah, I was so totally confused. I hadn't seen him in a while, and I'm like, wait a minute, who the hell is that?
Yeah, because there's a New Beginning where he lost to Ocon. Like, it wasn't a hair match. Like, we talked about this in New Beginning, but just for people who might have forgot. So basically, after the match, Umino just shaved his head. Like, screw it. I'm like, no, not the hair.
It's almost, I don't know if you feel this way, but I almost feel like sometimes when they cut the hair in New Japan, Sonata's a good example.
Yeah. Because he had that weird, like, mohawk mullet thing.
Yeah, he had that forever. And then he had the championship run, which was, it was all right. Glad he got it. But I don't know. It almost seems like an omen over there.
Oh, yeah. You want to change characters? Shave your head. Or get a haircut. Because that's what Joe Maloney did. Because he kind of, like, it wasn't, because with Maloney, he didn't have the long hair. Like, it was kind of long, but it wasn't like Suji long. It was kind of like to the neck.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And then when he went to heavyweight, like, and I like how they told that story, too. But, yeah, honestly, Umino kind of looks like his old young self. I'm like, I even forgot to. I was like, wait a minute, who the fuck? Oh, it's Umino. Whoops.
Yep.
Oops. Who's his young Lion Steel? I thought he pulled Zack. Remember when Zack Sabre Jr. had Kushida Fujita when he was a young Lion, and he dressed him up during Evil's match in the G1 a couple years ago?
Yes.
Oh, that broke Kevin Kelly. That's how I know about it, because Kevin Kelly cannot stop laughing for a good 10 minutes about that, which it was funny, but I figured Uno was actually gonna get pretty. Honestly, like on the right side, there was a lot of people you could figure Uno. You could have seen making our go far, like before we knew. Same with Naito because he's won it before. Cobb could have made it pretty far. Maloney, I said he got make it far, but I didn't expect him to get to quarterfinals, which I'm proud of him. But yeah, so Finley finally does it, and now he'll go to Sakura Genesis. So, but yeah, like I said, lots of sevens. I thought there was a lot more sevens than I thought.
I also noticed. Excuse me, and I don't know if the band just came up, but Chris Charlton's back.
Yes, he was. When did he come back? I can't remember when he came back.
It was what? How long was it? A 40-day?
2 months, because he would make so people who might have forgot, somehow forgot. I mean, that's okay. So during Wrestle Dynasty, it was him and Gabe Kidd. I get like, hey, like you're loyal to New Japan. I totally understand it, like storyline, but he just started bashing the C2. He started. I think he called Tony Khan a mark. He said something about Tony Khan. I can't remember the exact details, but basically he was trashing AEW. Basically,
As they
and
would say, he went into business for himself.
pretty much, yeah, literally. Because he's all mistreating Okada, Ospreay, White. That's what it was too, and then basically calling the C2 like trashing that and stuff. So that's why he got suspended. So
Yeah, so I mean, if it was 2 months, I mean, I wouldn't be. I'd assume that because again, I missed the cup. I'd assume he came back starting with the cup.
I think so. Yeah.
That would put it about then.
I honestly, personally, this might be a hot take, but I thought that 2 months was a little harsh.
It was. I mean, it. Here's the thing. At least from my perspective, in our perspective, it was a little harsh. I said you could have played it off as a color commentator angle, but there must have been something. I wouldn't be surprised if there was because you how old's Chris? I'm just gonna use that because I feel like the older guys are they're a little more like tenured and they're like I'll play ball.
Let me look this up here. Actually, I'm gonna look up this article because this kind of bugged me. So basically, that was the whole talk. Well, I'm sorry, they said indefinite hiatus. So
he's 41.
Professionally, no, he's not. Is he?
According to
he's
Cage
not
Match,
41.
he's 41. I know he said doesn't sound it.
Oh, okay. So Jordan's commentary. So I'm gonna read this article from Fightful because it was kind of bugging me. So you've heard Tony Khan as a money mark. That's what it was. And then he also played the AEW New Japan Robbery. No, Okada, White, Ospreay, AEW. Question what they accomplished, downplaying the Kondo Classic to G1. So, I mean, I get like you're all New Japan. No pun intended. I totally understand that. Like you're a company man. Like you want to defend it. Like I mean, was some of it a little overboard? Yes. Like I said that in our Wrestle Dynasty review. Well, down Destiny Kingdom review, but it was a little much. But at the same time, like I also see reports that New Japan didn't want to suspend him, or sorry, put him on hiatus. But I think people think it was AEW, kind of like, hey, like no, I'm not playing that shit. So
yeah, I don't know. You're dealing with two companies, and I would be surprised. I haven't seen New Japan say we're not doing anything with them anymore. So the relationship still must be solid.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I'm glad he's back though. I kind of missed him on commentary. Like nothing. Like I like Walker Short too. I think he's been fantastic. I know there's a lot of shows he did solo, and a couple wrestlers came on like during the last half of the show, but he's back. So now
is he short? Sorry, I'm looking at photos too, and he's standing next to.
Yeah, he's pretty.
He is pretty short.
Yeah, I think he's 5'7", I think.
Hold on, it's really random. Because he's standing next to Kevin Kelly, and Kevin Kelly isn't towering over him, but what the hell's his name? The other guy, the new kid, Walter. Walter is like taller than him.
Oh, Walker.
Hold on. This is so. I mean, we got time. We have time, guys. How tall is Charlton from NJPW? Let's see. That's wild. 5'6". My dad is 5'6".
Chris is 5'6". Oh, I think he's like 5'7" for some reason. Okay, I was close.
Well, it's funny because I look at some of these other people, and Walker definitely looks tall. Again, I'm 5'2". I'm not that tall at all.
Yeah, me and you, I think, are the same height. I think. Yeah, whatever.
You're 5'2"?
No, sorry, I'm a little taller, like 5. I don't know how tall. I gotta remeasure myself. I can't remember. I'm like 5. I'm probably Charles. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, regardless, yeah. Glad to hear him back on commentary. Um, but let's hop over since the fun never ends in Japan. Sakura Genesis. Starting with the Road to shows. You want to run through those quickly?
Yep. So to clarify, like I said, top earlier, only two show. The last two nights are nights 3 and 4 are airing on New Japan World. The other two are not. The first two nights. So I'm not gonna talk about the first two nights because, like, unless you're there in the billing live, like, kind of no point talking about it because everybody's gonna be like, well, what the fuck. So night 3 is from I think it's Cork and Hall. No, what the hell's that? Sorry. Oh, Yamanashi, Japan. Okay, that shingle's going down. All right. Let me start from the bottom here. So, opening match, 10-man tag. We have Great Bashio, Magbe, Tomahama, Taimars for Yo, and Mashiro going against Bull and Ole, Toriyo, Hiroshi Tansen, Ninja Mag. Hell yeah, let's go. And Kaiser Miroshima. And tag match, just a preview of the Yumor spoiler match to Kurt Genesis. It is Yumor and talking about of just 4 guys going against the War Dogs, Strom Maloney, and Sonata. And 6-man tag team, actually, Team Decay's junior tag teams, Robert Eagles, Kushida Fujita. Finally, they're back on the show. Holy shit. And Harley Jackson going against War Dogs of Gabe Kidd, Robbie X, and Taiji Shimori. And so that's a preview for the junior tag title match on night 4, which I'll get to in a minute. And 6-man tag team LAJ's Naito, Hiromu, and Bushi against Jacob, Austin Young, Frisco Akira, and Kyle Newham of United Empire. Usually recover non-title. That actually could be kind of fun, actually, not gonna lie. Semi-main event, 6-man tag with Junior Champ, El Desperado, and Bishamon, Ido Junior Champ, Rogo, and Yoshihashi. Going against War Dogs of Dave Philly, Karkos, and Ghetto. Previews of the Junior and World title matches. And the main event, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Shingo Takagi. So this is Tanahashi's close on retirement tour. And they're actually 1-1. I forgot about that, actually. They are. So this is the rubber match here. Because I remember that the last match I was in that weird stadium. Remember that weird stadium show during the pandemic in 21?
Yes.
I forget what the show, but it was in the summertime when Shingo was world champion. But that weird stadium show they did. I think
Not Thunderdome though.
It's fun. Do you think New Japan should go into different domes instead of Tokyo Dome every year, or they should just like no skirts? Take it.
I think keep in mind, the United States, Canada, countries like Russia, China, we even use all of Europe. Those are very unique. They are huge. That's why the States moves around, because there's so many incredible big stadiums. I don't know how many there are in Japan, but Tokyo is like, Japan's not a big country.
True. Yeah, so, sure.
If we were talking like China, if it was like the flip, say Japan was the size of China or the States, and you could move it around, sure. But I think for me, the Tokyo Dome, it's kind of like, it's kind of like Wembley. You know, there's something about Wembley that's special for certain events.
Oh yeah. I can see that. That's
kind of what I'm getting at here. So we can leave at the Tokyo Dome unless there's another big venue in Japan that I'm not aware about.
So the other matches they had, because it's bugging me. Oh crap. Hold on. So the first one was at January 30th, 2021 for New Beginning of Nagoya. There we go. Can't talk today. That was for the Opoi title because Tanahashi won the title from that show. And then I gotta find their second. It was in 2020 because they did it in 2021 as well. July 25th. Wrestle Grand Slam until that was not Tokyo Dome. Don't give me that crap. Liars. But yeah, so basically those two should, and this was up for a title, which is surprising. But yeah, so that was that show. Guess to that. Oh, that was April 2nd by night 3, and then night 4. Yeah, night 4. This is called Junior Genesis because the last time our junior matches. They just crawl to the bell. So opening match, Karsha Mirashima Ninja Man takes on DDT's Yo Koryoku and Mo. They're from DDT. Rusuke Taguchi takes on Rush Tanahashi. That's kind of a weird match, not gonna lie. And this is in Corgan Hall, by the way, I should mention. Yeah. 5-0. Tanahashi's gonna go 6-0 against Taguchi. I'm an ass fan. Sorry. 6-man tag team, LIJ takes on Calvin Young, Jeff Cobb, and Jacob Austin Young of United Empire. Shingo and Yoshitsu takes on Evil and Dick Togo. So someone's dick's getting chopped, no pun intended. 8-man tag team, we have Chaos is Hiroko, Yoshihashi, and Yo team of Master Well. It goes Dave Philly, Gabe Kidd, Maloney, and Ghetto. So pre-match for the world title match. Junior tag titles line, Ichiban Sweetboy, Robbie Kushei Fujita takes on Taichi Mori and Robbie X. That could be really fun, honestly.
Yeah.
Robbie X, he's been in Super Junior Tag. He's been in New Japan a couple of times for Super Junior Tag League and stuff. And then main event and a hardcore match for the junior weight title. Eldritch Brawl defense against Clark Connors. And by the way, I got sent for mention Clark Connors. He's the new Defy World Champion, by the way.
All right.
So he's world champion.
All right.
Do you think Desperado takes it or retains, or do you think Clark they're going to do a shocker in Corkin?
I don't know. It is Sakura, so
I kind of want Clark to win it, just so Bullet Club Wars get more titles.
Yeah. Why don't we? Yeah. No. Let's see some love. I have a feeling that we're on a rise here. Because I want to talk. We're going to talk about Sakura Genesis, but the more belts the Bullet Club War Dogs has, I think the better right now.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so actually we'll get circuitous right now. So pre-show match, or they call it a kickoff match. I'd still grow up to be called pre-show matches, so we're gonna stick with that. Character Machine takes on Daiki Nagai. That'd be fun. Young Lions match. Meisho starts off Yu Mori takes on Sonata. For the TB title, Alpha Towns defeats Grail Okan. Roshan Hush takes on Shota Umino. That could be actually really interesting. It's funny. So his graphic, remember when Uno had that really spiky hair, like mullet hair going on before he cut it like the shorter version? When they did his graphic, they didn't want to change it. And now he's bald, and yet they still have his graphic as his hair. New Japan, baby. For the openweight 6-man tag titles, House of Tortures show Yuji Takahashi in the rear defense against Drum Malone, Gabe Kidd, and Taiji Ishimori because they actually won on the undercard of the finals, so that's how that title match got set up. Screw it. I actually want War Dogs to win it. Make it 2 title Gabe.
Why not? Why not? Give him the up. Really. That's all I'm going to say. Because I think we're going to talk about, when we get to it, we'll get to it.
Never openweight title. We're going to Takeshita back in Japan as he takes a right away. That actually could be a low-key banger, honestly. But it's Takeshita. Yeah. Do I need to say more?
No.
For the IWGP tag titles, Hiromu Takahashi and Shida defense against Jeff Cobb and Cal Newham. Ooh, tough one. I can see LJ retaining.
Yeah, in this case, yeah.
Oh my god, this is the first defense. And they won these they won them in Wrestle Dynasty. Oh, I'm sorry, New Beginning. What the hell?
Yeah, how have they not defended him since?
Where's the 30-day rule?
They need their own 30-day rule.
Bro, I know. For the global title, Yuji Tsuji retains over Evil. Please, for love God, Tsuji retain.
Yeah, no. Tsuji needs a long run with this.
And the main event, Hiroko defends the IWGP World Title against the 2025 New Japan Cup winner Dave Finlay. Go ahead, Sam.
I was going to say, something tells me Finley's taking this title.
I agree. I really want Go to retain too, but I think Finlay should win it.
It would be nice to see Goto retain the title, but something tells me they dropped it on him because they need a transitional champion right now.
Yep. Well, because I would think about because Goto, like, he finally got his story of finally winning the title after failing like 8 or 9 times.
Yeah.
And I'm not joking about it. That's a legit stat. At least 9 times. Um, yeah, I think Philly takes it, honestly.
Yeah. With what we're looking at, with what we're seeing, it just yeah. I think Finley gets this title run, and then again, I'm calling it
Uh,
right now. Just gonna say it right now. He's gonna lose the title to Suji
yes,
at
please.
Tokyo Dome.
Uh, very quick, Sam, do you ever run down the Wendy C ride card so far that we have?
Yeah, why not?
All right, so for the strong open tech titles, not gonna lie, totally forgot about these titles.
Do they do anything with them?
No,
Because they had that show strong, and now the only time they do stuff with this stuff is when they have the
when they do the strong shows,
yeah.
I missed a weekly show. See, honestly, if they kept a weekly, I wouldn't have been like, because then you're showing a weekly, right? But like, how often do the American shows? Once every couple months?
Yeah, you forget about him.
Like, Gabe Kidd has strong open title. Well, he's in Japan, but I'll get to Gabe Kidd in a second. But these tag titles, because like, it's just ta-da. I personally, I think they should just get rid of the strong titles. If I'm being brutally honest.
Yeah, it's like the New Japan Women's title.
Oh yeah, it's in Stardom.
What? Yeah, well, isn't that what Stardom is, anyways?
Yeah, because they got their own title. Yeah, I know, Sam.
Yeah.
I know, buddy. This, yeah, we're gonna leave that one alone for a bit. Alpha Fantastic Rock Romero takes on Teton Tuesday. That could be actually really fun. I'm gonna put an asterisk to this next match because I'll get to that in a second. Dave Philly takes Zack Sabre Jr. If Philly wins, it'll be for the world title. So that's the asterisk right there. This could be a low key banger. Sam, you ready for this? Kanosuke Takeshi takes on Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Another one?
Yeah, this on Wednesday, right? It's Ace versus Alpha.
Hold on. Oh, Takeshi and Tanahashi. Wow. All right, that's the kind of day I'm having. I did not hear that. No, that'll be interesting.
I think Takeshi takes it.
Really?
Yeah.
Take it. It will be Tanahashi's final match in the States.
Yes.
So he takes it and then he drops it in Japan.
Yes.
All right.
He'll become the new ace. There we go. Boom. No, he was the presidency. Gives the Don Callis. Oh god, why did I throw it on the universe? Fuck it, why not? Let's make a storyline.
So sorry, I'm gonna jump back quickly. Goto or Finlay? Who's their opponent here? It's TBA. Where's that being decided?
Wait, I'm talking when to say right for April 11th.
Yes.
What are you looking at?
I have Goto or Finlay versus TBA for the title.
For what show?
Windy City.
Oh, okay. All right. No. So yes, technically, because New Japan posted on both of their Japanese and English site. Yes, the title will be defended on the next two American shows. So, but like I'm saying here, if Philly wins, he'll defend side. We don't know who Goto will face because obviously they never said. So,
all right.
Super. That's why the asterisk. I put the asterisk for the Finlay Sabre Jr. match because it could be for the world if Finlay wins, but if not, obviously Goto will defend against again TBD. And speaking of strong titles, Gabe Kidd versus Tomohiro Ishii in the 30-minute Iron Man match. Yes.
Yeah. I want to see Ishii do some damage.
I kind of want Ishii to win the title, but I'm gonna go with Gabe Kidd. I'm gonna say the score is gonna be 2-1.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
They had a banger on the last American show, so let's do 30. And Gabe Kidd's one who threw the 30-minute challenge out.
I mean, he's on fire right now since his match with Kenny.
Oh god! Oh, even the fans are taking a love to him. I noticed he's toned down the Madman a little bit, which is nice, honestly, because he was kind of getting a little stale. But yeah, he's like, "Fuck it." It's funny because I just ran the Rita match. He was like, "Fuck AEW, fuck WWE." And somebody else, probably I forget who he said, but I'm like, and people are like, "Kid, weren't you just on Collision like 2 weeks ago?"
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I always Gabe Kid. Come on, it's Gabe Kid.
All right.
But that match I'm pretty excited for. But yeah, that's all the cards we have announced right now so far. So in the future.
All right. Well, since that's all we have at the moment, next time we will be talking about probably Sakura Genesis. Ethan, before we hop off, why don't you tell people where they can find you at?
You can find me on Twitter's wrestling_fans_9. I would say Blue Sky, but honestly, I don't think anybody's using that anymore already. You can follow me on the ATR Twitter for the Japan stuff. That's the Ryan joke is. Yeah. You can follow me on BodySlam.net, Pro Wrestling Wire, Turnbuckle Times, Pro Wrestling Providers, and then you catch my podcast, Walk Feeds and Podcast, where I tell shows under the sun, no pun intended, every Fridays and Sundays. So, yeah. And on, of course, ATR, Rising Sun.
Yeah, you can find me on the SOB Official. I also cover the Bedlam Media Twitter, which is media_Bedlam. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. We are at 115 subscribers. We're trying to get ourselves up there going into WrestleMania week coming up. We are on all streaming platforms. Please make sure you leave a comment. Tell people why Bedlam Media and Above the Ring is podcast if you're choosing and why they should listen to us as well. Guys, thank you so much for listening. This has been the New Japan Cup. And as always, do not forget to join the Bedlam.
Thanks, guys.